Listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up, rough roads ahead. So again, a lot of this, or not a lot, some of it is Satan also. So once they start, it's like a witches festival right now. Politics is witchcraft and spycraft right now. So it's a very heinous thing, and we get into these cycles. It's not me being political. Don't even play that game, and I'm going to get deeper into this. What happened is my battery went dead, and I had to pull out my jumpstart battery. I don't think I'll need to jumpstart too many people in this weather. My little battery was only like half charged. I think I'm going the right direction. I didn't read. I just, from memory, I think I went this direction. Getting on a highway. Head back west a little bit. So I can't tell if the security person was messing with me or, Satan was moving the security person. So again, that's what this also does. But yes, I'm going to get into a little bit on Walmart. So they'll try to alienate the Walmart people against you, knowing that, they might try to strike up a relationship with you if they get to know you. So what they do is they have CIA and Walmart and stuff like that, or even just private investigator people planted around their victims so they can mess up their life. But what they'll do is they'll put a high alert security on to watch when you walk inside. So nobody's going to talk to you then. Right. So again, it's intentional. It's not to save the community or help the community, because the real criminals can walk into Walmart and shoot somebody. But on top of that, these mass shooters, they can walk into Walmart and numbers, and they'll say it's paranoia. It's not. They do it. Numbers will be affiliated. And they'll say if they get caught, we'll say, well, it's an investigation. These are numbers affiliated with our investigation, yada, yada, yada. But what they're doing is they're trying to make the person paranoid about what they're eating, especially from that store. But then there's other parts of this. Again, the entire thing is a criminal enterprise. The entire thing is a criminal enterprise, racketeering, and spycraft. So there's other things that it plugs into. So if I say, well, that's it, I'm not going to Walmart anymore because they're corrupt, then I change what I'm doing and say, oh, he changed. The investigation altered his movements. Now, here's another thing. I haven't been well, so I haven't been driving all that much, and I don't have a lot of money for the gas because I'm not just set up well where it all works for me yet, because they've been tearing the life apart. 100%. And that's for everybody. Understand something. Those prices aren't real. They make them whatever they want them to be. If they don't like you, they'll try to raise, like something I was buying for $2 a thing. They like doubled before they doubled it. For anything else went on raised in price, that stuff doubled twice. They showed me what they're doing and let me know that it was them. So these shooters, they go to Walmart and they're getting harassed. So not only are the other things going on, they find them in like 8chan or something like that. That's not what sends them over the edge, or even what sends them to 8chan. What sends them to 8chan is the program I'm speaking about. So they go into Walmart and they're getting harassed. They go online, they're getting harassed. Again, somebody is also using artificial intelligence. It doesn't mean that the FBI agent or the DHS agent or the state agent is using AI, but they're being led by AI that is harming people. And then eventually they might target Walmart because Walmart is targeting them. Well, I told you, use it and lose it. I mean, everybody's into it because, the politics and all that. They use this to kill people that they've had sex with or, have wronged in some way. I mean, that's pretty much what it's used for. It's for assassination purposes. Let me see what time is it. Yeah, I'm going to have to get in here and get something real quick. Got one more Walmart to go to. I forgot something at the last one. But again, once I went in, if they're eyeing me there, then they're going to cause my shopping to be irregular and erratic. So again, I'm driving around. What they want is for me not to drive around because you get to see who I am and what I'm doing because I'm online broadcasting. I wish I'd have done this since the first day. I wouldn't have sang as much. I used to sing a lot of religious songs, spiritual songs of every faith. So again, to let you in on the secret that's not so secret but might be secret to you, when I wait a minute, where am I? Did I go the wrong direction? Yeah, I did. Remember that. This is a Walmart that's closed, but they wouldn't have it anyway. I got to go to regular Walmart, so I got to spin around. So when I used to drive around and sing, even before I woke up, and I used to sing songs such as "Open the Eyes of My Heart, Lord." Now you won't hear me sing Michael W. Smith's music so much because he's part of the system that does these things to me at this point. He wouldn't probably do it personally, I imagine, but he may have done a few things that harm somebody, so I'm not allowed to honor his music because if I sing his music, it'll reach out further. It'll have additional feeling, well feeling, angelic feeling in it, that kind of thing. So again, God has cut that off. All right, this is no U-turn. I need to go this way. That'll be at that intersection for people that can hear. That's what I've done all my life, even when I wasn't awake. But so I'm singing, and I open the eyes of my heart, Lord, and of course it was much grander and much louder and much more energized. And look, you can't make a U-turn here, but make a left. Believe me, we'll get around. Let's see if I'm right. Have to erase that if it's not the right instruction. Some people just get a vibe. They won't necessarily hear me. 100%. Thank you, Larry. So, of course, we got to go through here, and we'll be where we need to be, I hope. Yeah, hopefully it works. Drive about a minute stop here. Healed. Life changed forever. That's what I do. But, so God said, it wasn't that you were singing. Everybody sings. He goes, but you connected and your heart was felt. That was all real. But yet you were asleep. All right, so now we know how to get around, right? Okay, what's happening now? Again, they're trying to fear me, and no, you're not trying to help me. I'm going to explain a little further in a little bit. However, black vehicles are now looking like Overland Park police vehicles, but it's bad. It's fearing people for nothing, which means they're going to start hating all of you, which might be just if you're doing what I say is going on. So again, that can create shooters and create other issues. You're not ruling. You're ruling a criminal enterprise. I know exactly how it works. It's been 30 years or more. So what happens is they tell everybody, well, we're just trying to calculate. There's one of the real cars. Well, go back over there. You'll see how that looks like one of your cars. Oh, now they're going to do that thing where they go really fast. Maybe I'll go really fast up to the speed limit. I'm defying you, Popo. Okay, speed limit. I got to stop. Okay, you went the speed limit. Hey, that's what I got to do. I got to follow them at that fast acceleration, and then see if I'm going the speed limit, or if they're going over the speed limit. And they can, of course, if they're doing something real. I'm sure they listed me as the most dangerous man in Overland Park. Meanwhile, you got rapists, pedophiles, and everything else running around doing whatever they want every day of the week because they grease somebody's palm somewhere. So the first thing I say, well, we don't want them to say this to these people. Oh, the car is number 54. I got it. They just painted that for me, I guess, in honor of me and my greatness. Actually, 554 is a great number, and I've been great with it. So what they do is they say, okay, every time he brings up this subject, just kind of push him away. Now, of course, it involves police officers and federal agents killing police officers and federal agents and U.S. attorneys and everything else. So again, it's pretty disrespectful. But that's not it. That's the scam. Like all we're trying to do is this. If I did that, their heinousness, their metaphysical reach, their sexualization would increase. Because remember, it's not physical, it's not metaphysical, it's not psychological, it's all the above. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I have to be. Thank you, Larry. So then it'll be something else that I have to do. What they're trying to do is program me to be a mass shooter or a rapist. That's really what they're doing. But it starts with we want them to just do this, and that's it. But again, and the next thing you know, I'll be driving to El Paso. That's really what they did to that person. And even if, like, why would they do it to him? Well, he could be a witness. He could have been molested as a child. 100%. And that person has a lot of money to pay to have him taken out. Could be a witness to a crime. Thank you, Mary. But it doesn't matter. Remember, they're psychotic. They're absolutely psychotic. Thank you, Larry. It doesn't matter. They just want to control somebody into a mass shooting. They get off on it. Private investigators, state police, local police, etc. Just like so when somebody like Neely comes up, and yeah, Neely had a lot going on, but when we look at it and we see, and I know what they've done, and they say, well, he's the most dangerous guy in New York City. I say, but that's how they do it. It's a spell. I've spoken about it for years. If you keep saying somebody is the most dangerous, now again, they'll say law of attraction. No, this requires the law of projection. So they're in, and Satan will pay them when they spell people that they say is the most dangerous person. So I'm probably right now listed as the most dangerous person in Overland Park, but yet I've committed no crime. And the people I speak about have committed many crimes, including rape. Good old 5-4. So just to let you know, I've received my messages from the real agents that aren't part of this harassment and psychological torture and psychological murder. And they go, UMB. You know what that means? I'm M. They acknowledge my work and realize that you were simply investigating what corrupt officers were doing to your life, not knowing who it was. 100%. But then again, who do you think they worked with? Who do you think they were? The pornographers and the porn sites. No, not these are the ones that have recently been arrested. Okay? They're actually the pedophile people and the ones that cause pedophiles. Why did I say that in relation to 5-4? Because it's part of what I saw before I saw 5-4. You see how Satan's working with all of you? Go look at where I saw UMB. That was over in Missouri. And yesterday I saw it. They did it again to me. Yesterday they said UMB, which means my work is accepted as M's work. And you all know who M is. 100%. Well, I mean, obviously the departments and agents are run by criminals, organized crime members. It's obvious. Mafiosos. But that doesn't mean every agent that works for them and every officer that works for them agrees with it. But somewhere in life, we said, oh shit, I can't do anything but do this. I could just try to steer clear of Babylon as much as I can. But I was doing UMB work. And the only reason I don't do it is because they used it against me. Like right there, I might have, if had I been drugged enough and manipulated enough, I may have believed that that meant I should start that work again. And there might be cues out there, but I don't see them at this point. No, I've been talking to those people for years. I just didn't know if they're real, but at a certain point, they obviously are real at this point. 100%. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't, like, I can't, I'm going to explain it to them, I think. I mean, probably most of them figured it out, but I can't get into their lives without them being destroyed. And we didn't speak about it in the beginning, but I mean, at this point, there's no harm in speaking about it because again, it increased and it's so out of control. I mean, they're crooks. They're out now, organized crime and racketeering crooks. That part has never changed. That's who they promote. That's who they runs the agencies. But it's not every agent and officer in there. But it is bad. It's really bad. The scam is horrible. Stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise God.